Great, sounds good. Take two.
Take two, baby. All right. So again, welcome to the Tetris Attack Online Intermediate Tournament for September 2024.
2024.
We are 2024, baby.
Yeah, I'm Dog
So
McGrath.
I
This
am
is
Polly White.
yeah.
Oops. We
We'll
both
be your
had the same idea.
commentators today.
And so, just to talk a little bit about the tournament while things are getting started, we have 8 members who are joining us. They're split into groups of 2 for a round robin stage. The best 3 members of each group will move on to a single elimination stage. We're playing on level 8. We're doing a first to 5 for each match, and we're going to see who's going to be winning this month's tournament. So, we will, with that, be jumping into the games in just a moment.
Yep, Lava just dropped the bracket to our competitors. So here they started.
And you can see the bracket on screen. We got H2O, Velaquez, Derek, and Bramp in one group. They'll be playing each other in a round robin. Spyda, Sera, Laomian, and BlameJeux in another.
Exciting. Spyda's here defending his title. It's going to be tough. We got another pretty stacked tournament today, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I know a lot of these players have won previous novice tournaments. We have some previous...
Yeah, BlameJeux just won the novice tournament.
A lot of new members, a lot of returners, so exciting to see. I think with that, we have a couple matches that are starting, so we can jump straight in. Looks like Kitty is telling us we're going to be jumping into Sera versus Bramp.
Sera versus
Blame.
Versus Jukes.
Jukes, my bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it just started. Already Jukes is in a bit of a tough situation with a near lockout here. Managed to make that clear. Sera's been putting on some serious offense here.
Jukes found a clear. Still alive. Have a little bit more panels to work with. But sitting at only 13 garbage per minute, so you gotta pick up the pace.
Yeah, Sera's sitting pretty easy right now. Yeah, level 8 is quite the step up from level 5.
Yeah, and another thing is the timing is so different in terms of a lot of the yeah, you already know. A lot of
timing on level 8 is really rough, and Jukes just didn't find the clear up there.
I anticipate we're going to see a lot of missed slides, missed inserts, things like that, because I know we have a lot of members who are just moving straight up in the bracket, but in terms of their difficulties that they're playing on, and they may not be used to what level 8 has to...
Yeah, I was playing a little bit of a warm-up on level 8 with Derek earlier, and I was missing my inserts because it's a lot easier on 10.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It seems counterintuitive, but it really is like a whole different game. Well, this time, it looks like BlameJeux is the one who's putting on the pressure. He says, I'm not going to take that first loss laying down.
You went for that catch, I respect it.
Just as we said, you know, I'm sure we're going to miss a lot of catches today. No, Sera's like, no, I'm not. Nice opener from Sera with a ×5 and following it up with some other small garbage. Trying to top out BlameJeux, but haven't quite hit it yet.
Ooh, Jukes. Get in a very tricky situation there. Ooh, that
oh no, we don't have
that locked him out.
Yeah.
Needed some more panels
We
at the
had
bottom there.
Hi, dummy.
Yep. Yeah, we had clears along the way, but that was Get out of here. Shouldn't you be focusing on playing?
Yeah, go play Spyda. We got this.
Oh, sorry. Hello everybody. Yes, I'm the defending champion, just saying hello and signing in by accident and signing out on purpose.
See ya.
I think we should disqualify him.
No, he's fine. He's good.
uh, oh, Sera.
I was warning
Knocked
that
out.
Shogun from Blame.
My
It was
my
close.
apologies, but I just want to add that Laomian and Velaquez are not in the same group, but they are playing each other. So if you're listening in, I would like you to stop. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty important. We don't want a
Whoops.
big delay in the beginning
That's
bracket.
another rough lockout. Just one row. Tied it up.
Mm-hmm. Looks like this match, Sarah's been winning a little bit on the openers in terms of getting a good,
Mm-hmm.
big.
Yeah, Sarah's got some
chain.
good openers and stuff.
A little bit of panic from BlameJeux. That's okay. It's the beginning of the tournament.
We take a little panic.
Heading.
Blame's getting in a rough spot.
He's moving.
Hanging in
Making
there.
some salt. Mhm. But
Nice
that
combos.
hanging in there.
I'm not sure if it's enough to top. Oh, it's going to top off Sera. There it goes.
Oh, nice.
Just in time.
It's able to walk those over, nice and casual. Oh, BlameJeux doesn't see a solve. Let's do a little bit of panicking. Yeah, you just got to keep making clears, even if you are kind of locked out on your first line or two. Just go under and
It
start
saves
digging.
you a lot, especially on level 8 when you got some health to work with. Ooh, that's a
Quick
big
sight.
tower right there.
Yeah,
All the way to the top.
BlameJeux not out of it yet.
I think we're gonna see a game 9 already. With the offense that Blame is putting out there, Jukes is definitely going for it. Oh, game 9!
Game 9, baby!
This could really go either way. They've been both fantastic so far.
Yeah, they're really exchanging hits and oh man, trying to really I don't know, go for the win. It's great.
Yeah, Jukes is
Let's
really
see.
pushing that offense.
Yeah, he's really sped up in this last round or two.
Nice slide from Jukes. Went for another. Nice, Nicholas.
He's quite topped out yet, though.
Everybody's in the chat today. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh.
I think the nerves of this being the final match is kind of getting to them. Neither wants to make the move and make a big offense, so we're just poking each other.
It's gonna add up eventually. I think Sarah's making the first push here. There she
Yeah.
goes.
BlameJeux still taking little pot shots. Meanwhile, ×4 coming over. This is gonna be it. BlameJeux is
Finds a good clear.
Mhm. BlameJeux using that garbage to
Always
try
get,
that.
oh no! Get in there, Jukes! Find a... Gotta get that... There we go.
It's too soon to wobble, buddy.
Painting with those shock blocks.
Just getting low. We gotta make a solid
There's
maybe with
not
those
letting
blues.
up either.
Oh,
It was enough.
unfortunate catch. Unintentional catch resulted in that death for BlameJeux, but that was an excellent first match. Good game. Both. Next,
Who are we going into next?
Spyda versus Laomian.
Spyda. Just
Yeah,
looks
hearing
like
some big
Spyda's
change
already up
being
2-1. Some fancy chaining from Laomian. Yeah, Juke says his heart's racing. Like, yeah, after that match with Sera, I'd expect it.
Right.
Didn't quite have that time to make that clear from Laomian.
That puts us at 3-1.
Yay! Yep. Uh-oh. Phew. I'm not going down yet.
Couple of moderate openings just to get us started.
Oops. Yay! Yep.
Here comes some offense.
Oh.
He said no.
The misswap from Spyda kind of saved him into working towards the garbage clear.
We love the extra little help sometimes.
Yes.
Yep. Yay! Fracture. Uh-oh.
There's the panic. There it goes.
Well, that wasn't
Yeah. Laomian striking back. Yeah, Spyda's definitely got some good speed.
That speed's really showing
Oh.
now.
Gotta make sure you're being efficient with those swaps.
Laomian's playing pretty accurate and solid too. Got a very good steady pace. Nice.
Yeah, I think that's an
I can
accurate
cheer for
description.
Laomian.
Is feel like Laomian is a little bit more consistent, like with their pace versus Spyda's like explosive, like will often find big huge attacks all at once to top off the opponent, that kind of
There's
come
a
in
lot
unexpected.
of combos from Spyda there.
Yeah. Good inserts.
Laomian's cooking up a comeback here.
Yep. I think Spyda's going to use that ×3 or ×4 chain to mount an offense right back. Popping out Laomian with some small chains and combo garbage.
Laomian's getting some good combo chains in here too.
Oh.
Just couldn't quite find that clear. And Spyda takes it 5-2.
Yep. GG's to you both. Yeah, I would definitely call that like a factory BlameJeux. It's that moderate sized chains that just keep on coming. So we jump over to Bramp and H2O, which H2O is on match point.
There it is. Oh, it's another really close game too. Nice.
Yeah. We always want to see another game 9.
Both these players have been
H2O.
putting in a lot of work.
Mhm.
They both regularly play on 10 as well, trying to step up to the next level.
I feel like the ramp up in skill has just always been so like meteoric. Just everyone's going crazy fast with their ascension.
They are!
It's gonna be the new just average for a silver player to just be like excellent at level 10, and I don't know where the community's gonna be after all
The new
this.
silver has already been pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hard trying to keep up with it. Bramp is showing some excellent defense here.
Making the solves, made the clears. Things kind of really fell on Bramp's board in an ugly way in terms of the little tiny combo garbages, you know, weeding their way down lower and lower than you want them, but Bramp made the clears, no problem. Oh, Bramp, no.
Couldn't quite make those
Had the
purples,
clear
and
with the
H2O takes it. I think it's. Have we seen Derek and Velaquez yet? Velaquez?
We have not. Those are actually the last two that we needed to peek in on.
Ooh, and it's tied up. It is going to be a very close tournament today.
Now, oh, Derek making the first big attack. ×8. Love to see it. Velaquez.
A little trouble there. And they get the clear out.
Yep.
Ooh, not quite.
Sure.
Yeah, that ×8 was a little too much.
Velaquez answering right back, starting off with a ×5, and adding more to it, a ×3, so it'll be harder
Already
to
going to
chip
start
through
some
all
good
that large
layering
garbage.
on Derek's side. And that little +4 is going to buffer it up there as well. That's going to be really tough to get through. Feigning right through it.
Right. Oh, Answered
Oh,
with
that
the
little
times 9 that
hesitation there.
immediately did it. Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Great.
I want to go to
Well,
now.
at the
Why am I?
lead the way, kitty. We got Spyda, we got Sera, we got Laomian and BlameJeux. It's either way because we've peeked in on a little bit of everyone. We're jumping in on Laomian and BlameJeux.
Man and Jukes.
Right. Laomian has the
Laomian.
lead, but what
Jukes is on the
it
board.
gives up one right there. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Laomian.
Excellent time 6. If Laomian doesn't get any more offense out, Juke's really gonna get the edge on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta keep the pressure up all the time, or else your opponent can just use the little bit of garbage you send as fodder for their own attack. Juice had a little bit of a missed insert, but thankfully had a backup plan.
Punching back with some good combos. Shogun, no! Okay. Almost had one on Laomian. I want to see it today.
I feel like that's. I know. Who was it that I saw earlier? Someone H2O did it was a clearly intentional Shogun, and I love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Jukes wiggling like a loading wheel. Get that brain moving.
And those fingers. If that's what you're playing. I don't know. Maybe we have a DDR prodigy playing right now.
I can play DDR this good. I'm in trouble. Oh, didn't quite make it to that clear. And it's tied
We're
up.
tied up.
I hope Brampy eats Blimpy.
Saved by Laomian.
Might not be enough.
Do we have
Clear
another good
something.
save?
Clear something.
Start digging,
Oh.
baby.
It's unfortunate.
Laomian had the early lead with 2 wins, but BlameJeux taking it all right back now.
Fighting back. Some good separation there. That's going to be tough, but Jukes is bringing it back down.
Mhm.
Nice chaining it to clear there.
Mhm.
Bing.
So one thing I am seeing a little bit of is when we do have the advantage, sometimes players won't have any garbage, and so that you just have free reign to attack. But the thing I often see is we're sitting around being too patient, letting ourselves do inserts and sit there and wait for things to pop so you can do a slide.
Mhm.
And it's like, you got to keep going. You can't sit there and wait for an insert or wait for some time thing. You gotta, there's something
I'm a
else
little
fit
guilty
for you.
of that too.
Yeah.
Especially like when I know my opponent's making a lot of garbage, I'm like, oh no. It's kind of a mix between trying to get more offense and not get bonked by the next offense your opponent sends.
Right. Yeah, you have to constantly stay diligent with it.
Mhm.
Ooh, I wholesale like
I
13 combo from Laomian. I love that.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be
Oh,
some
no.
weird layering there.
Oh, no. There it goes.
Game right.
Lane
Oh,
is
no.
locked out. Wiggle harder!
Wiggle! That was a
Ah,
good wiggle.
that was a good wiggle. I can tell you, like, I think I'm over-reliant on my offense, so I don't really have to defend when I play.
Oh yeah, that's something I'm absolutely guilty of too. I love to just focus on offense and not defense, and then I play against someone who's, you know,
Actually
outside
can
of the
survive my
platinum
offense,
range.
and it's trying to get through some of these
Exactly,
tough
you're like,
situations.
oh well, what am I supposed to do now?
Just live. It's easy.
But people make the comment a lot that at these lower levels, honestly, a strong offense will get you through to the upper ranks like nothing else. You know, you can really focus on that for a while and let the defense kind of come later. Of course, it'd probably be better too. Oh.
Oh,
Speaking
Flame
of defense,
almost had it.
ooh. Flame starting us off with a good, strong
It's gonna be a good
chain.
chain from Laomian.
Token, we're sending a little
Nice
quick
transition
combo
from
at each
Laomian.
other.
Poking, but they're trying to get a big hit in. Yeah, Laomian is sending a huge factory. That's like 5 times 3 of times 4, 2 fours. A lot of small
You're
chains
right.
that are gonna add up. Here they come.
Such a tricky thing to try to dig through.
Mhm.
When someone has a good factory on you.
There's some more. Ooh. Nope.
I saw it.
I saw it.
If
It's
BlameJeux said
almost.
let him go.
Oh, that might lock
We're
him
both
out.
just sitting there holding
Come on,
up.
there's a blue. Get it. Ah, yeah. Nick of time. Ooh,
Yeah,
hang in there, Jude.
when you don't have anything left, you gotta look for the panels that are coming for the ghost clear.
Bring that offense.
Oh no, Laomian.
It was enough. Brought it back, game 9.
Yep, that pesky purple.
My fingers. Times 6.
Those of us are looking just about topped out.
So, yeah, they're both pretty getting up there.
Oh, Laomian ate into their health just a little bit, but we're okay. Gotta get that back.
Nice leg chain there. Oh, really cutting into it now.
Heavy breathing, heavy breathing. Oh my God, Laomian.
Landing
So
on
close.
the level 10 health. Oh,
And just wasn't enough at the very end. Those tiny bits of combo garbage eat through your health really quick.
what a set! That was those were great games. Good job, you two.
Good games to you both. BlameJeux yells OMG with the clinched win.
See Spyda
Alright,
and
so-
Sera.
Yeah.
Yep.
For that as well.
Right where Kitty went. The finals that didn't happen last time. Sera had to leave early last time and missed out on the final match, which would have been these two.
I don't know if you
already
just saw what
panicking.
Spyda. I know the the panics like solve that just happened to work was very impressive.
Spyda has an impressive panic.
Dang. I like that Spyda cut off that chain so it didn't get too big. Being thoughtful with our attack even when we're trying to defend.
That layer of shark garbage is gonna prove a pain. You can get it. You get that clear. What's Sarah gonna do with this time she's given?
Oh!
Oop, Sarah's on match
Almost
point.
had that second tier there.
Almost.
Sera at match point.
Oh.
I don't know about you. Had to catch up a little bit. Alright, so both had about an average, the same attack, just about with a ×4. Try to sneak in a couple other bits of little garbage. But no one's topped out. Lightly
Lightly topped out.
Yeah. That layering on Sera's side was a little bit tough, but Sera's officially dug through it.
Oh, here comes
attack.
something.
Yeah.
×6 gonna top out Spyda.
×4. Spyda's got a lot to
Spyda.
work out.
What you got? You gonna get through this? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Oh,
Sera takes that
good
one.
game.
Sera is relentless.
very.
Just like I was saying, when you're not topped out, you just got to keep on
Go
going.
for it.
Then
Head on the
push the pressure.
Velaquez
Yeah.
H2O.
And then myself.
H2O is on match point and already putting out some good offense here.
H2O also said that they're joining us from like
Like at a car dealership or something.
yeah. So that's obviously the next move. Is if you want to bring up your panel game, you need to be playing out in public on like, you know, the McDonald's Wi-Fi or something. It makes you stronger.
Raining those combos down. Ooh,
Big
keep it
attack
coming.
from H2O. Yeah.
Another ×6. And
Oh.
enough to top him out.
Vasquez got a little lucky
Living.
with
Living.
that wasn't intentional, and it meant to keep on living. Good job
Awesome.
recognizing
Pretty
that.
tier 2 right there. H2 is under no pressure right now. Gonna set up another volley here.
Velaquez has some great defense. Ooh, commentator's
little-
curse.
Too wide
I-
gap was a bit too wide.
Yeah. But Velaquez was being very intentional when he was low stack, not to do any accidental burns. Like when you only have 2 or 3 rows of garbage to defend with, you have to be very intentional not to accidentally throw any of that away. So he's
Yeah.
doing a great job of that. Over
Going back to
Bramp and Derek.
Bramp and
Oops.
Derek. Another very close game. Like everybody is very evenly matched this tournament. You can
Yeah, this is a
probably
stacked
go to
tournament.
any of these competitors.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have a really hard time picking a favorite. A favorite to win. They're
Sera's-
all my favorite.
Yeah, it's whoever's at their best right now is going to win. Bramp is burning a lot. That's gonna hurt.
They're digging through those towers. Love to see it. This is this has been almost a 4-minute match.
Yeah. It's
These
been kind of
these
poking
two
the
are,
past couple of minutes then.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta
Still
just
not popped out.
decide to top your opponent off.
Let the speed get up a bit before you make your strike.
It's honestly a pretty good strategy too.
Hmm.
Wait for things to become unmanageable, then send a big volley.
It's like it might have paid off.
Ramping up high.
That speed really working up there. Bramp's having to struggle to get that clear in. Burning down. Might be paying off.
Derek is looking a little topped out, but had a clear. Had a couple of unintentional mistimed solves where almost had the solve, but the trash hadn't quite fallen kind of deal. So, Bramp with that shot garbage
Cutting
has
it
to be really
close.
careful.
Oh.
5-minute
minutes.
game.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
What a game.
Well, bring him up to level 10.
Ooh. Fancy +6 from Bramp.
Yeah. So we're starting things out with a little bit more pressure than before. Love to see it.
Bramp got a slide to get a turn into a plus ×4 instead of a ×3.
Yeah, I saw that. Like you had to have been perfect with the timing.
I'm still not entirely sure what's better for like when you're chain off of garbage, because if you can either get like you can either like increase your chaining by 1 by like staggering it like that, or you can like throw in a bunch of combos and stuff which can really add up on your opponent as well.
Yeah, you have to. It's real situational. You have to keep a good eye on what your opponent is kind of dealing with. But having the ability and knowing how to kind of stagger chains, so if you do need a bigger chain, I think that's a good skill to have. A lot of people just kind of sit there and wiggle and hope that it happens. I've seen a lot of that.
There's been a lot of
I
good
am
wiggles
not.
today.
Yes, I'm not of the
Ooh.
wiggle school, but we are
Give it
tied
those
up
game
another game.
like the third one we saw today.
I'm telling you, this has been an exciting intermediate tournament. This has been nuts.
I think intermediate's probably my favorite though. This or advanced. Because seeing players get up in like the real competition here, it's pretty amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, I can agree with that. There's it's really even matches. It's really stiff competition, and you just really love to see it. No, there's not been any clear wipeouts, you know.
Bramp is struggling to get a clear here. He's
Yeah,
blocking himself
I
out of
feel like-
stuff and misswaps, and there we go.
Made the solve last second. I understand that struggle
Made it through
so
it.
hard.
That's what matters.
Where I'm just, yeah, exactly. Those moments where you're just like, please, oh my god, I've made like 10
Everything's going wrong, and I
solves,
just help.
but it won't touch the garbage. Oh my god, help.
Here comes some Bramp string back some chains. That's a very nice chain. That was pretty. Very pretty chain from Bramp.
Derek's got some good defense, so.
Yeah, Derek's been really steady this game.
Mhm.
And Shogun, there it goes. Here's one.
I missed it. No, I was
It
watching.
was on Derek's side. He didn't have to do anything, and it just fell. It was nice.
Ah, one of those little gifts.
A little gift. Is he gonna find a clear here? He's not topped off. Bramp's hanging in there.
Yeah, Newsy makes a good point. Intermediate's still a real competition, and it's definitely an amazing level to be in the top, and in the top 5 players of percentage players for worldwide. I kind of forget that you know, no one else is playing at this level anywhere else.
Yeah. Like I'd
call
say
it-
like my match in the finals with Newsy in the intermediate tournament was probably one of my best games I've had. Something special about this level.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, like it just being like a silver rank just doesn't feel like it's representative of the level that these players are exhibiting. You know,
These,
like
yeah, these players are phenomenal, but it's hard to really express that sometimes, especially when you're looking at like the top like 0.5%, like the top players, like in expert or whatever.
yeah. But I mean, like, look at it. These two are doing another. They just came off of a 5-minute match, and now they're approaching another one.
They're gonna do another one
Granted,
for
they're-
fun.
Yeah, just, you know, for fun. I think these two are a little bit more on the defensive side, so those kind of lean themselves more into being longer matches. But it's impressive nonetheless.
Oh no, that's a.
Bramp is in a little trouble.
That was rough. There was no clear immediately for the garbage.
Yeah, had to have manipulated those blues the last 3 solve that Bramp had to kind of manipulate it around to make that touch the garbage, but
I'm not sure
I
how
just
I'd
wanted to fall
solve
in a way
that.
Didn't do it.
There's a.
I kind of thought
Yeah.
there was a way. The way I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's solvable, and then but if you don't allow it to fall the way that it wanted to, there was a way, but I can't explain it. Meanwhile, we'll jump over to Sera and Laomian.
Sarah's up pretty far. I mean, it's got a bit
Mhm.
of a ways to catch up here.
Yeah, but it's all obvious, you know. Laomian's not going down
Sera's
without
not
a
making
fight.
that easy for a catch up here.
Mm-hmm. Laomian's got some gross garbage flaring. 2 shocks just sitting in between everything.
Ooh. Pulling it through though.
Mm-hmm. Using the rest of chain instead of solve. That was dangerous. We're down a little.
Oh,
just a
but
little
got a gift there.
bit. Those blues came in so clutch.
Spared.
Okay, we gotta make this solve now. Run the greens over. Laomian's okay. We're using the second tier.
Very nice. I like it. Got the rough factory on Sera's side there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sera can't just sit around and hang out either. Sera doing a good job of sending little tiny garbage, and just sent a bunch of little 4s, and that's what
A
did it.
wall of 4s up there.
Mm-hmm. A single 5. Alright, we are jumping over to yeah, we could jump into Derek and H2O. Where is he? Jump in.
Right.
Starting a new
Yeah, it's a nice fresh game. H2 was up by 1.
Derek has got big chains on
Yes,
block.
nice times
Very
9. Already topped
Mhm.
off.
This is kind of the level where you have to start thinking about, you know, is a super huge chain what I need? And in opening, it's always a fine answer. But sometimes you really gotta cut off the chains.
Just keep chaining. Just go orange triangle all the way through.
Or you can. You can. Don't let... If you love chains, that... You
Pain.
know, don't stop what you love to do. Especially, like, if your opponent's low stack, keep on chaining. It is not the wrong
Just
answer.
squash them. Oh, yeah, like
Oh.
that.
Speaking of which...
Sends
Yeah.
back a huge chain and just squash.
Mm-hmm. And it was just, not good timing for Derek. Derek didn't have any panels to work with.
2 medium chains, nice.
That's impressive. Very consistent with it. Bunch of
H2O's
tiny
got some good
garbage, too.
openers. These both
Yeah.
they're both setting at 23, 24 GPM for starting off. Ooh. Choice paralysis, no!
Newsy in the chat with, like, the expert analysis.
I don't really see H2O going ranked very often. I think it just happens to be on because he's on a new profile.
Oh, yeah. Time to push. Where is H2O actually ranked? We're poking.
Yeah, you're doing good out there, Spyda.
We said that yeah, 3 from each move on. So Spider's also going to be moving on to the next round, so always have time to pick things back up and adjust, recenter yourself. and go for the win.
Love the double Bowser. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Rough on Derek's side for that, trying to get in the defense in there. Oh, that was a sweet +5 from Derek.
Sorry, I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of hiccuping. All right.
You back?
I'm back, baby. Eric trying to make the solve, eating just a little bit into our health. But we're okay.
Tier 2 pulling off.
Poking back to using our opponent's attacks against them.
Eric's mostly just been firing off a bunch of chains this round. And it's adding up.
Both sitting at about the same GPM too, around 17, though HTO has just popped up after that nice little attack.
Yeah, get that slide, Derek. Here comes a big chain from Derek.
Good job. Make sure to leave yourself something to defend with.
Just barely not topped off there.
Not a good slide. Not a good
Eric's
extension
having
of it.
fun with those chains.
Yeah.
Nice insight from H2O to get that garbage clear. And there's all the garbage. They're both going to be topped off for a while. H2O just sent that ×9.
Who's got
Running
better?
a bit to find that clear.
Derek is choosing to continue to let this chain run. At some point, you gotta choose to cut it off.
Gotta have the bigger
So
chain.
your opponent is. But
And it's 10,
your
10.
opponent is also-
Yeah, there we go. Outchain him.
Oh,
Do you
actually,
have-
I say that.
Ah, didn't
Oh.
have the follow-up.
No, and H2O was having a little bit of trouble finding some solves on that garbage, but because it was so big, it was H2O had plenty of time to just kind of sit there, work it out, no big rush. So that's kind of the one downfall of big garbage. I say all that, but I am a big subscriber to Bigger's Better.
Bigger is fun.
Yes.
But then again, getting all that layering in and factories is hard to get through too. Like, big garbage and factories both have like different reasons why they're hard to work with. Like, factories just have that really tough transitioning because you're constantly transitioning. But like the big chains, if you're not careful, you can really lock yourself out, and that's the danger. Derek almost was locked out there.
Yeah. and just a minute ago had only really one solve and was very intentional with his clears. So yeah, I am always impressed with Derek's defensive work. Gotta, even under pressure, keep good insight on what's your remaining options and making sure not to burn through it.
We just got to bring it back.
Derek trying to bring it back? Yeah. The reverse sweep. Is it in the cards?
Game crash. No, the whole thing
That was just
crashed.
me.
2 to 4.
Mhm.
We can get back into the game.
Bracket, yeah, this is the last match of the group stage, so we have to kind of chill and wait for it to get back. In the meantime, Newsy makes a good point.
Did the
It's
card
better.
dealership Wi-Fi finally catch up to H2O?
Oh no! Wait, no, that was the secret weapon!
That was the secret weapon!
Yeah, in the meantime, we'll take a quick look at our bracket. Our Group A bracket is the one that isn't quite finished. We're sitting at with H2Os and Derek with 2 wins, fighting for the top. So this match will be the one to decide who gets first and second in the group stage. With Velaquez, sorry, sitting in third. So they'll be moving on. And in our Group B, we have Sera, BlameJeux, and Spyda who are moving on. We thank Bramp and Laomian for joining us, but they have been both eliminated in the group stage. And we've heard anything from H2O. He's still chilling.
He's in the Discord. He's rebooting his whole game crashed, so he's getting that back up.
Ah,
So it wasn't the Wi-Fi,
good.
because that's a secret weapon.
That would be, and that's also a harder fix, especially when it's not your router.
They're back in. Let's go.
Right. Hop back in. So
Lobby.
So the score is actually H2O is sitting at 4 and Derek is sitting at 2 wins, correct?
And they swapped sides. Okay.
Ah,
H2O's
just
on
to
the
confuse
left
it even
now.
more. Mhm.
It's a little confusion.
Mhm. Mhm. All right, we are go. I don't know about you, but sometimes those little like big pauses actually throw me off more than anything else.
They
So hopefully
do
neither-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you get in a really good groove, then it's stopping.
Wait. How do I swap things again?
What's the swap button?
Well, these two have certainly not forgotten what it is because they are starting strong. Derek
They're
sitting,
both swinging with a
lots of
3, 4, 5.
yeah, and oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm mixed up on who's who because of the swap. Derek
Yeah.
is the one who's topped off right now, but made an excellent slide for a big save just a moment ago. So he's still doing well. Oh no, are we locked out,
Oh.
Derek? Oh,
Darn.
if we had instead of down stacking, cleared the blues, you wouldn't have been locked out. But it's like you have half a second to kind of surmise that. It's tough to do.
They were the top competitors in their own brackets.
Yeah. So both of them are still moving on, like I just kind of typed in the chat. So no harm, no foul from losing that time. But as we go into the final single elimination bracket, that's where all matters.
Who's advancing is H2O, Derek, and Velaquez, and I missed out seeing who was in the second one. It was Sera, BlameJeux, and Spyda advancing.
Yep.
Thank you, Bramp.
And
Thank
again,
you, Laomian. You were fantastic to watch today.
Absolutely. Just as I was going to say. You all did great.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, this
Might.
this competition has been cutthroat today. Very close, all these games.
Absolutely. Yeah, it really has been. So I'm very curious as to who could come away with the win, because even if you just looked at the standings from the group stage, that doesn't necessarily tell who's going to win. Someone could break away and take it all, There's only 2 or 3 matches standing between any of these players and the championship.